One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Falcons will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So UNLV's offense will have the football first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And it just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Newton. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, fourth down in their own end, and they're going for it. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Picks up the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Quick completion to the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here comes the heat. Still looking on the move. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got the tight end. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Oh, the Air Force Falcons offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah.
There he goes. Drills him with the stiff arm. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Falcons, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Can't get him to the ground. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Going with the ground game left. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Looking for room. It's Terrell. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Falcons are on the move. To the ground. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. The running back has it. Runs for the tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the ground with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Safe completion on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time.
Looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Plows through the defense. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the Falcons will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. From the shotgun, the inside give. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking to throw, it's Harbor. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Turning it on. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sure hands, it's Cuber. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Gets away. Finds his man. It's Cuber. At the 35, he's got room. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Looking for room. It's Terrell. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all-time in wins, don't be surprised if they come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Missouri. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going to try to get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. Touchdown, Vegas. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try to get it in the end zone this time. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. The Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hard running there. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run from the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Falcons are marching down the field. Back to throw, it's Harbor. Right on the money. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Second down, he'll throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Just drives in between the uprights. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Touchdown, Air Force. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rebels offense is back on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Makes the catch. It's Irving. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. Goes to the option. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll immediately call timeout.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds a man in the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the touchdown UNLV. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
To the air, it's Harbor. Here's the pressure. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff to the single running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll run it to the right. Creates a little space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick spin on the ride. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, after that completion on the corner route, it'll be interesting to see if later in the game the offensive coordinator tries to set the defense up by showing them the same pre-snap look, but this time sending the receiver to the middle of the field.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll leave it with him. Got some room in to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. At the 45 on his way. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They'll go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move to wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Love the third down call, throwing the angle route to your back, working one-on-one against that defender. Easy pitch and catch for the first.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Coming out with it, it's Roper. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives... And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
To the air, it's Harbor. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Oh, they're after him. He's got him. He fought his way out to the 16, but it'll be 4th down. The Falcons decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. A little screen to the running back. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in second and manageable. He'll keep it himself. Makes the stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing...
Breaks into the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
We reached the break, and UNLV is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty... We'll come back to win this one. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take me, and this drive will start at the 25. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Harbor. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Silver. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Going to swing it on second down. Dances away to buy time. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they had so much success moving the football down the field. Now you're a little bit stuck. Negative play, back to back. Got to get back to some of that stuff you did on this drive that you had success with.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
I love the attitude on defense. There was nobody moping around feeling sorry for themselves. The offense has the ball deep in your own end. Step up and make a play. Second down, third down, they generate sacks. Nice job.
Good, right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's Harbor. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Wants to throw it. Working that left side now. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Falcons are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Cuber. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Falcons have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on third and goal. Here's a hit. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. They got him. Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback moving. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Caught close to the marker. It's Newton. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Tamatova. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Here we go. Using his legs. It's Lay. Got enough for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He makes the catch, but the officials right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
And the Falcons buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Harbor. Good timing on the quick out. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got an open man. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Timeout called by the offense. He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. One more play to pad the stats. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone, and time has run out. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurdle.